We are conducting here, in this building, one of the most important experiments in the history of biology. My colleagues from different countries, being world's best scientists, are working here for the future of humanity.
The visitor at the beginning sees a scientific experiment and he thinks that it's all about science. Slowly he will realize that this is a socio-political comment, and at the end, hopefully, it gets existential. It is about you, about the visitor. What would you do in a situation like this?
It is my great honor and pleasure to present to you today the first results of our study.
In this quasi-perfect cell culture, this quasi-perfect biological environment, suddenly new cells appear. Nobody knows where they came from, nobody knows what they are, but what they do know is that they tend to organize with the existing ones. If they let them organize, they save them. If they don't let them organize, they kill them. On the other side, if they do organize with the existing ones, the whole experiment might change in positive or negative directions. We don't know. Should we take the chance or not?
You think I am an idealist? I'm reading again the Suppliants by Aeschylus. Do you know the king's dilemma?
My starting point was a line of the king of Argos in the ancient tragedy called The Suppliant Women by Aeschylus. When 50 women arrive in the coast of Peloponnese in Argos, he goes with his soldiers, stops them and asks them, of course, what they want there and what's the reason. And after he understands that they're kind of looking for asylum because they are chased, so he expresses his dilemma and he says, if I help you and offer you this kind of asylum, I run the danger to go against the Egyptians who are after you, and in that sense, I can go to war with them. So jeopardize and put at risk my safety and the safety of my people. On the other side, if I don't help you, I go against the gods who do not allow me to ignore somebody who asks for help. What do I do? This sentence for me, it's the epitome of an ethical dilemma that could apply in any time of the humanity, and most of all today. If we have a problem with a stranger, a foreigner, might be a refugee or anything like that, and in order to help him, we could, should or might sacrifice something from our safety, something from our own environment. Would we do it or not? Would we go with some more, let's say, technical way of understanding the argumentation, or we go with our ethics, with what we believe that we should do no matter what?
How much time do we have to decide? 12 hours at the most.
I don't need colors, so I don't use colors. The labyrinth is a challenge, and the way it is used in Greek history is not a game, maybe, or just a negative experience where somebody is lost there forever, etc. It's a challenge where you enter and you can exit as a winner. It's almost like a mind challenge or something. And this is the way the protagonist uses it in his laboratory, where he likes his laboratory to be designed as a labyrinth. So it's a challenge for him and his co-workers to enter in their work and exit as winners. And in that way, in a symbolical way, I use it also here. The viewer, the spectator, the host should enter the labyrinth, take the small parts of the history and put them together and make sense out of it. It's not an easy work. It's not a work that gives you everything in the plate, let's say, at the beginning. You have to walk around, you have to gather the sound sources, the monitors, the last scene, the information, the texts, and then you have the whole picture. In a way, it's also a comment about the way we gather our information, about the way we crystallize our opinion about the world. What is truth? What is not truth? Where do you get your information from? How you understand the world? How you perceive this? And at the end, what's your position on it? Art can create dialogue. There are no answers to be given from art, but there are very interesting questions.